Hello and welcome everyone. Today I'm on the prowl for a coyote. No kills required to complete this mission, but I'll see if I can get one while I'm at it. Simply put, I'll need to find a coyote to complete this one. The mission needs me to identify footprints from a coyote, ID a call from a coyote, and spot a coyote. They don't have a home range in Layton, so I can find one just about anywhere on the map. This would be an easy mission to complete passively while exploring, but I chose to take a more direct approach in the Belmont area. Coyotes are quite skittish, with good vision and sense of smell. Hearing and finding tracks are easy enough to do, but I suspect I'll have to call one in to spot one. Thankfully, they can be easy to call, particularly during the day. Finding one in a drink zone between 0 and 4 would also work very well, as they can be easy to spot across a lake or a river. I began my mission at a tent in the High Lake Swamps area and found a resting zone nearby that I had already scouted. The time for the zone was between 7 and 10, so I set the time for 7:15 and headed out. When I got closer, I used my scent eliminator spray to help mask my smell. I then began to crouch walk to keep my noise and visibility down. Once I got in sight of the zone, I began to glass for a coyote. Instead, I found some jackrabbits. I began to move up for a better look around. Bumped one. I tracked the animal call and began to run to the edge of the field to spot it. Unfortunately, there was none to be seen. I then began searching for tracks to complete the second objective. It was still early, so I found a bush across the field to set up a stakeout in hopes that they might return. While waiting, moose began to move through the area. She got too close and I was busted. She turned aggressive, so I began to back away. But I got busted again. Turns out there was one just behind me in the woods the whole time. With the whole area completely blown out of coyotes, I decided to try another spot. I remembered making friends with one at Hope's Camp for the Dock No. 4 mission, so I thought I might see if she was back again. With a new plan in place, I fast traveled to an outpost and began to hike. But it didn't take long before I caught another warning call from a coyote. As good old Uncle Steve always says, you don't leave fish to find fish, so I began my stalk to see if I could lure him in. I slowly moved up, but didn't have any luck at first. Then I could hear something moving on the other side of the bushes. There he is. A level 5, too. So I pulled out the Cuomo and tried my luck. He's a dark gray colored silver, scoring 47.66. A single shot to the lung, stomach, and liver instantly dropped him, so I completed the harvest check and got a very decent chunk of change. And with that, I completed the mission and collected a good harvest in the process. If this video was helpful or you learned something along the way, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll be adding more of these guides as I go along with my progression, so be sure to check in for more Call of the Wild content. Thanks for watching!